mouse is like. Oh, and we're live. Hi, everyone. Surprise.
My bad.
I don't even have a script ready to go. It's fine. Are we live? Are we not live? We're going to go back to the intro. We're going to finish it. Great.
Let's just start.
This was a great dress rehearsal. Now we're going to do it for real. Ready? Go.
Hello, everyone. We have a surprise round on the audience. Let's go.
Oh, no. Yeah. Hello. And
everyone make your own Cypher characters.
Oh, God. We're doing great today, folks. Hello and happy Saturday, everyone. Thank you for joining us for Session 8 of Pirates of Darkwater, a Cypher system actual play on the Happy Jacks RPG network, where we slowly drive Kimmy nuts with how we start the show every time.
I'm catch so up on sorry, past y'all. Episodes. That was like... I hit the mouse when I was trying to do something else. And suddenly it went into the bad place.
Suddenly we're in the bad place.
To catch up on past episodes, visit happyjacks.org/Pirates of Darkwater. And to find all of the shows on the Happy Jacks Network, visit happyjacks.org. My name is Vixie Bell, and I'm your friendly neighborhood GM. And I, as always, just play the background and the lore for this campaign. I can't tell it by myself. That's done by this fabulous table of wannabe pirates or actual pirates, depending on who you're looking at. So yeah, I'm going to throw the ball to them and let them introduce themselves, starting with my favorite googly-eyed pirate, Ozzy/Courtney.
Hello, I'm Courtney. I play Osmond, everybody's favorite googly-eyed pirate. This tale belongs to my cat, Wayne, who I will be petting as long as he sits here. That's my mascot. Wayne, who is not to be mistaken for Dwayne. This is Dwayne. Wayne. Actually, be careful not to call Dwayne Wayne. Let's just have it. Anyway, that's me.
And who else should we go next? I feel I think it's gonna be the wonderful Kata doing in the butt crack of dawn, Komu / Joe.
Hi everybody, I'm Joe. I play the butt crack Kata doing Komu. I am a grizzled old...
it sounds weird when you say it like that.
Why? I'm a grizzled old veteran warrior who does not need a weapon, but strikes like stone and flows like water.
Woo. And next up are the other talented fighter on this ship, who I thought I was gonna have to knock unconscious this episode, but that was a lie. Yeah, Sophie Stormborn, talk to me, Sam. Let's hear a little bit about Sophie.
Hello, everyone. I am Sam Star. I play Sophie Stormborn, who is a legacy pirate, the captain of the Aurora, and a hurt little bean that also packs quite a punch, so don't mess with them.
Komu found out the hard way.
Yeah.
Affectionate. But yeah, he might have ate my fist a time or two.
And last but not least, the character with the most main character energy here. Lloyd, you want to tell us about Ari?
Hi, everyone.
No, not last but not least. I missed a person. Hold on a second, main character energy, okay. Lloyd. Wait, sorry. I'm going to make a true statement and move on from you to our wonderful person in red, Pooja.
Hello. I am Pooja. I don't use pronouns. I am playing Zaire, he, they, who is a furious, beast-controlling ecomancer with a companion named Dova, not to be confused with Salvador, who's in my lap right now.
Oh. On screen. And now, last but not least, the person with the most main character energy in the room, Lloyd. Tell us about Ari.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lloyd. I'll be playing Ari, the Princess of Ren, who has seeked her quest to find and destroy all traces of Darkwater, including the things that it did in the past and what it will do in the future.
Dang. All right.
What a lovely, succinct intro, Lloyd. That was great.
Lloyd was very on it today. unlike my mouse, which is just like, where do you want to go?
I've been fighting with mine too. Don't feel bad.
Yeah, right. Anyway, it's time for the short TikTok recap of our episode. I actually wrote a little episode summary to make my life easier because I was like, dear God, remembering everything is hard. When we last left our heroes, they had sunk under the sea and currently find themselves in the underwater kingdom of Voltameri after a harrowing showdown between Kadan, Ari's brother, and a prince of Octopon, and the Dagron's Maw, the ship that belongs to Brother Blackheart and has been contracted by Ari's sister, Princess Jenna. Fortunately for the Aurora and its crew, their Esper companion Cassandra was able to call for aid from this kingdom. Unfortunately for her, though, as soon as they landed, they found the kingdom placed her in golden cuffs on her wrists and her neck. And the crew was taken for an audience with these people's queen, Diamini. And that is where you currently find yourselves. But since I've made a habit of this episode's going to open like Avatar. So yeah, we're doing great. Long ago, the great kingdom of Voltameri was the heart of a vast empire of undersea kingdoms. When the empire fell, the secrets of ancient magic were brought to the kingdom for safekeeping by a mage known as Delphin. Delphin's greatest power was the ability to divine the future. And in his last divination, he saw the future on the surface of the sea. A city that shone like a jewel, whose royal family would stand against the darkness within Myr. To preserve that future, Delphin swore an oath to the Empress of the Dying Empire. His people, the Espers, would chronicle all of the events on Myr, except for those within Voltameri. In return, the Empress would protect the ancient magical knowledge she entrusted her with, until the heir of this royal family would have need of it. General Malleus finishes the story that has been illustrated in the halls of the palace as you walk through it. And you find yourselves entering what is known as the Court of the Silver Lady, a moniker that is still held by the queen of this kingdom. Before you is a throne room with the giant open floor, a throne at its head, at the head of the room, with a beautiful woman who is garbed in shimmering robes. She looks like a mer person. She has fins coming off of her forearms. Yeah, forearms. That's the body part I'm looking for. Off of her forearms and off of her legs. She wears seashell-like jewelry, and her hair has been braided with more seashells. The tiny protective style braids are kind of what cascades down her shoulders, and some of them have been pinned upward with what looks like sea flowers, the kind of flowers you would find on like seaweed and things of that nature. And adorning her head is what looks to be a crown that is small. It's not small in the sense that it's like unnoticeable, but you can see it. It looks to be made of silver and crystal. This is Queen Diamini. What would you all like to do before, as you enter the presence of this person?
I might be in a very horrendous mood due to the events of last episode, but it doesn't mean I'm not courteous. So I will step forward. I will bow deeply. And I will be the Prince of Ren greets the ruler of this kingdom. We come in peace.
What is everyone else doing? Sup? Okay.
Ozzy will clumsily attempt to mimic Ari's curtsy.
Oh. Sophie will Sophie sees everyone else curtsy and is like, oh, okay. Yeah.
I think Zara's very much like looking around at everything else and has kind of managed to miss the queen entirely just because like, oh, all this stuff, all this art, all this. I wonder if I can steal any of this. Also, probably not a good idea at the moment, at least. And oh, yeah, totally paying attention the whole time, nodding.
Okay. This is
Such a plethora of emotions in one go. Like,
there's different kinds of people. Yes. What about you, Komu?
Kumu doesn't bow.
I think Cassandra stands behind all of you, just a like not really willing to face Ari specifically. Just a little shy about that. But yeah, and it seems like Niddler has stayed on the ship this time. He is not comfortable being physically inside of the ocean. He's not a creature of the ocean, so he's just, I'm gonna be in the ship. But yeah.
valid.
But yeah. Upon seeing this plethora of greetings, you can see that this is a woman who is very much a queen. Her expression doesn't shift. There's no visible change across her face. You can just feel her eyes land on each of you as you do these different gestures. And General Malaeus introduces all of you to her. Again, because you introduced yourself already, Ari, but he is also explaining what you are doing here. And once he does that, Queen Diamini, her voice is actually quite musical, speaks and she says, Voltameri welcomes you, Princess of Octopon, heir to the throne and chosen of Mer. Have you come to fulfill the oath? You are muted.
I'm sorry, I'm a professional. I take a deep breath and I go, I have come to fulfill whatever oath was bestowed upon it from my family to yours.
It was a promise made not between the royal family of Octopon and Voltameri, but between the Espers and Voltameri, to safeguard the future. And that future is you. She gracefully places her hands in her lap and looks at each of you. I had hoped that the future looked a bit more heroic, to say the least.
I had hoped we would have been rid of dark water by now, but clearly we're all going too slow.
She takes a deep breath. You are right. And while Voltameri enjoys peace, other kingdoms are not so lucky. Tell me, Princess of Octopon, do you know what Voltameri is?
My first time visiting, yes or no? I do not.
She stands slowly, and you see this sort of like movement upwards as the fins on her arms catch water. It's very graceful. It's almost like a water dance because you're in water technically. And she begins to descend the throne so that she can meet with you on like equal footing. Voltameri is a kingdom whose existence must remain a secret. That is why no Esper that enters here may record what happens.
Why?
She takes a deep breath and says, "This is the nature of the oath that we agreed to.
Does that mean your people don't get to leave?
Our people can always leave.
All right.
It's not a matter of cutting them off from the world. It is a matter of the information that we protect." You recall the story that Malleus told you. We are the protectors of the ancient magics. The magics that have long since been lost to time.
Well, this may be a problem because I have an Esper in my midst.
Your Esper will not be able to record the events of what occurred here.
What do you mean? I say as I turn around and look at Cassandra for the first time.
You see the glittering golden cuff around her neck and her wrists.
What is that?
You were too busy being upset to notice it when it happened to begin with. But they put this on her as soon as we got out of here. I tried to tell them not to do it. I tried to fight. I'm unable to get it off. Apparently, it is just how things are done here. Keep them from recording and whatnot. I don't really see much. But yeah, so that they don't record and can tell people, I guess. So this is how they treat them.
I turn to the lovely lady and I go, could you not find a way to do it more humanely?
My question.
We could wait outside. We could talk about it. We could do things in shifts.
Plethora of options outside of this.
She looks to you and then looks to Cassandra. And she says, "This is the only way that we can guarantee information does not get out. The telepathic network of the Espers is vast, and a single stray thought would reveal our existence and place us all in danger."
Danger from what?
She looks down for a moment and looks back up. "It is better if you learn yourself. That is what you are here to do." But if this is your concern, we actually do have a record of events here in Voltameri. That record simply does not leave this kingdom.
Fantastic.
Are you seriously so out of touch that you believe the problem is the record of the history of your city versus the fact that you have chained and collared the person with us?
I'm still waiting to find out what's so important here to keep protected.
She looks to Malleus and then to you. "There was once a great library here, known as the Library of Maris. When Delphine entrusted the Empress with the book containing the ancient magic of myrrh, this tome was sealed there. However, with the fall of the great empire, the library was destroyed. And not by any mer people, but by Darkwater itself. Only its bones remain. However, I do not tell you this to destroy any hope of finding the knowledge you seek. I tell you this so that you know where you are going. Because the reality is, the book disappeared from the library before it was destroyed. No one knows who took it, and no one knows where it is. What we know for sure is that it is not the Dark Dweller who has it. Because if he did, the treasures of rule would not be enough to stop him.
So, two things. One, do you know where the book is?
Sorry, my cat came over here and distracted me.
Two, can you get me one of them cats?
Do you want to be a sea lion? Because they're here. She takes a breath and says, "Yes, we believe that the ruins are concealing the location of the book. Like many things on Voltimeri, we believe that it never left."
Then that's where we need to head. How far are the ruins?
I will have my general take you to them.
Great. Let's not waste time then, shall we?
She gives you a nod.
You did.
And the Esper. She makes a motion to her guards. And they... Are you my guard? Sorry. Actual reenactment. She makes a motion to her guard. And you see that the collar and the cuffs around her wrists are removed. The Esper stays with us.
That's
if
fine
she
by
is
me.
to be unchained.
I'm gonna walk over to Cassandra. Are you okay with this?
Cassandra looks down and says, "Yes. I grew up with this oath. I knew what I was walking into when I asked for their help. Ari needs it."
I don't doubt your duty. I'm asking, are you okay with this?
She gives you a nod. Yes.
Okay.
Be safe, please.
You too.
She nods. And she goes with the guards as they lead her away. And the queen gives General Malaeus a nod. And he looks to you. "Do you have all that you need? Are you prepared to explore this place as you are? I have concerns." He looks down at Ozzy.
Well, I could use a foot rub.
"I am more concerned."
We'll be
I've
fine.
done a lot of walking.
We have an oath to fulfill and things to get to it. Let's not waste time. Let's just go do it.
I appreciate it.
Well,
Let's
you
go.
have an oath to fulfill. I'm just along
I
here for
have
the
it.
ride.
We'll get you a foot rub after, Ozzy.
Okay, that's an oath. That's an oath.
It is not an oath, Ozzy.
But she just said,
A foot rub. Noted. For the guests of Octopon. Also, don't hit my spacebar, you. Anyway. He's trying. He takes you from the court and away from this queen. But before you fully leave, Ari, you feel a hand, ever so gently, on your forearm. It is Cassandra. And you just hear, you don't hear her actually say out loud, but you do hear her in your mind. Say, I'm sorry.
I don't reply and keep walking.
And thus your paths are split. You actually realize that this castle that you are in, because you basically walked through the city, this beautiful city of coral and mother of pearl that smells like salt, sea salt, fish, and seaweed, to this magnificent palace that it's been set on the side of essentially a deep water cliff. If you hit my spacebar, sir, we're gonna have words. Once again. Why? Anyway, so the cliff is steep and it falls off. And when you all look down, you can see nothing but fathomless dark blue of the depths. And of course, fish and things that live in the seas of Myr. Thankfully, nothing really big is out hunting today. Yeah.
Today.
That's what happens when you live in a world that's mostly ocean. I say as though I don't live in a world that's mostly
ocean.
Anyway, so you watch as with effortless grace, the general jumps off the cliff and begins to swim. Swim out into the depths. And he turns to wait for you.
So you ain't got no boat or...
He expects you to do the same.
I jump.
A raft? Okay.
No boat, no raft. No, there is no,
Cool.
There's no lift
All right.
here.
Sophie takes a running jump.
You all find yourselves flying in quotes, because you're moving through the water. So Sophie and Ari have taken a leap. And what about Komu, Ozzy, and Zaire?
Zaire follows. I think that there's like not really any hesitation. This is, if we go down there, we might be able to see the other animals. Like maybe the bigger ones are down there. and who else has been able to catalog the environment of the depths in such detail? No one.
Yep. No one. And as you leap, you hit something. And it's a little glowy, and it makes a little squeaking sound. It is a little glowfish that just happened to be headed in the wrong direction at the right time.
Oh, little guy.
Little baby.
And it looks at you, and you look at him, and there's this moment of, huh? Is it going to eat me? And then it like swims away from you.
That was so precious.
But here's the thing. As you look out to see the direction in which it swam, you see dozens of these little lights from glowfish as they spread out over the depths. Ozzy and Komu?
Are we really doing this?
Water's fine. Sophie's backstroking.
I think this is the first time we start to see Komu's body language is a bit different. He has a sense of like, he's not going to complain. He's going to do whatever needs to be done, but he's doing it begrudgingly. There's something about being underwater in foreign territory. This is completely out of his comfort zone. He doesn't like seeing the image of shackles around his friends. Yeah, he's kind of grumpy, but he's gonna jump in.
Full grumpy old man mode.
Get off my lawn.
He just says, well, it's better than prison. And she makes sure that her little gadgets are nice and secured tightly in her
Very
bag.
true.
Getting them wet's probably not a good idea. And she'll go join the group because what else she gonna do?
Oh man, this is a kid show, Sam. This is a kid show. You can't make that joke.
Don't do it, Sam.
Sorry.
but the stream is not. Counterpoint.
Oh God. I keep forgetting to mute myself when I'm supposed to mute myself. Whoops. But anyway, what was I going to say? All right. So you all take off. Ozzy, the volume of water around you, because you're so small, is just huge. And of course, right as you take off, you hear the what sounds like a whale cry as something called a gart moves beneath you. A gart is basically, imagine a narwhal, but if it was the size of a killer whale.
Okay.
And the movement kind of shifts, pushes you forward. Whew, kind of like a wave as it passes by.
I think
Calling
Ozzy has
for
the
its
same
breath.
reaction as that little fish, like, ah, are you gonna eat me? Same animation and everything.
Fantastic. And as you look down, you see a school of these gart swimming by and through the water.
Narwhals the size of orcas.
Yeah.
A school of them.
Yeah.
Get me out of here.
Welcome
I
to
don't
the
know why
ocean.
everyone's surprised. It's called Pirates of Darkwater. It's not called Pirates of Sky Pirates of Cloudwater.
But it should be.
Being
It should be.
underwater is the main part of this. It's a key point.
I'm surprised the show never actually did go underwater.
I was about to say, technically, it's all about being on the water. Pirates are on the water, not in the water.
But you
Not
can't create
in.
mer people and not go under the water. That was
They
the
can
first
come
mistake.
up.
They can come visit us the other way.
They can come visit us at the top. Problem solved.
Oh God. Okay. So
Sea is scary.
welcome
That's
to the ocean.
the
It's
best
a good time.
part. It's so scary. That's what makes it awesome.
I really hope no one has thalassophobia. But we move on. We move through the water.
It's kind of too late to find out, isn't it?
Sorry, Komu. Oh God.
I think we're kind of in it now.
Yep. I will say, Komu, something interesting to note now that you've seen both the queen and the general and many of the people that live here. You realize, because you've had multiple interactions with them, they look a lot like Koa. Not exactly the same, because not all mer people are the same. We don't want to make that mistake. But very similar in build. But you don't recall seeing fins the way that these mer people have on Koa. And the general leads you to what looks like, it almost looks burnt. How something can be burnt underwater, you're not sure. But it looks like that the remains of a once great building. For all of my bibliophobes out there, imagine if the Library of Alexandria was underwater, but it was just its remains.
Cool.
Also
So-
mad.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking, quite literally.
Yes.
I was like,
Everyone
that's
gets
even
real
worse,
sad.
almost.
Yeah.
Like, it's already bad. That just kind of made it a 10 or 20.
Yep. That was the kind of place that this was. The general
Heartbreaking.
the general stops kind of above it, so you guys get this aerial view of how it's been laid out, and you can still see the basic layout even with all the rubble surrounding it. It's a multi-chamber building. You're not, obviously the use of the chambers isn't immediately obvious from this far up, but you can see that this building and this was more of a complex or a campus. This was at the height of its power, the empire was something to behold. And thousands of years later, the water has preserved what's left, which are these charred remains of this building. He looks at you and says, "This is where we part ways. I can go no farther. It is up to you, heir of Octopon, to find what is needed. Once you do, our oath is fulfilled."
Do we get any hints?
We won't need it.
Okay.
He looks to you and says, to you, Ozzy, and says, "If there are hints, they are in the rubble of Myrrh, or the rubble of this place."
Let's start digging.
If we're lucky, we won't have to dig. And then I'll move on ahead. Let's not waste time. There's like, my brother's in danger. I gotta go.
I appreciate the urgency. Sophie just walks along.
Not me smiling in GM. But anyway. Before Komu, are you at the end of the line? Or
Usually
someone else?
in the rear. I'm usually in the rear, yes.
The general reaches out and stops you for a moment.
In what way?
It's not he's putting a hand out like, "Hey, hold on, buddy, like, can I have a conversation with you?" Not
Just
like,
runs up
"I'm
behind
trying
him.
to attack your ass." No, it's not that.
Okay.
He's not being combative. He's literally like, "Oh, what? It was more, and one more thing, you know."
Okay. Okay. All right.
But and he holds out to you. He reaches to his belt and holds out to you a silver whistle, and says, when you have found what is needed, use this to alert us, and we will come to find you and take you back."
A question for you, General. You
What
seem
is
to
it?
have a very mighty empire with forces of your own. Why have you not been able to recover this item?
Ooh.
It is not ours to recover. That, I'm sure you've noticed by now, that the heir of Octopon is for whom these things are meant. And those who are not aligned, or who are not of that lineage, struggle to find and keep their hands on that which is not theirs.
Well, that explains it.
I understand.
He gives you a
Thank
nod.
you.
Spoken like a true soldier. It's a shame you're not a mer person.
I think I've met your kind before.
Ooh.
Though my encounter was not nearly as pleasant.
What do you mean?
I
Mer
describe
people rarely
Koa.
surface.
I'm going to describe Koa.
You see his, like, he's not the queen who is schooled in basically keeping a poker face because of for diplomacy. You can see his eyes darken, and like there's a tension that seems to build as you describe Koa.
I don't want to metagame. Do you think Komu has a sense that maybe Koa's the one that at some point took that book, or is there like something there to put together? Maybe
There's not enough information here to make that kind of connection.
Got it.
You can tell that he does recognize the person that you're talking about. But like you, he's taciturn and isn't going to reveal what that information is without at least some kind of nudging. And he says, "Thank you for letting us know."
If we share an enemy such as her, it'll help us both to be forthcoming.
He takes a deep breath and says, "Let me speak to the queen. and see what she wishes. Because if one of our people is involved, this matter has become about more than just the heir of Octopon.
Know that she is a threat, the kind I've never faced before. You're not facing one of your people. You're facing the darkness itself. I would know. I stared into her, and she into me, and she left a mark I will never wipe away.
So she has
I don't
become
wish
a
that
dark
fate
disciple.
upon anyone else.
So she has become a dark disciple.
If that's what you call it.
He turns from you and he turns from you, and you, as he turns, you hear him say, "History repeats itself," and he begins to swim away, leaving the conversation half unfinished. You, in your years of like fight training and fighting with people and learning to understand how warriors move and act, understand that it's not about you.
Yeah.
He's pissed, but he's not pissed at you.
Yeah. I
Like,
think we
need
feel
to
the
fix
same
this.
way.
This is a problem. Like, this is not okay, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we're
he's gonna
both
go-
like middle management trying to like do the right thing.
Yes. So you are left with this silver whistle, which you can use to summon a new guide to take you from the ruins once you found what you needed. Where is everyone else during this time?
So I'm leading the charge. We have to search this place to find the book. Let's get it done. Whatever's in this book must be really important. So I'm focused on mapping this place out, getting an idea what was supposed to be here, figuring what locations are, and then working out where the book would go.
Okay. So you are leading the charge. Where's everyone else in relationship to Ari? I know, Como, you're in the back, so we've established that. Everyone else?
Well, I know Ozzy's a superb explorer.
Okay.
So trained in searching, climbing, listening, etc.
Nice.
So
doesn't actually tell me much.
it will allow you to ease the difficulty of this task because you guys are about to get ready to search for the book, which will be a roll. So we will keep that in mind. So I'll allow that to ease. Sophie, what are you up to?
I guess also looking. I don't spend much time in libraries. It's just big places with books.
Okay.
So, yeah, Sophie's also just looking around.
Okay. And Zaire?
I think that Zaire's looking around more for animal tracks and signs of the sea life in here. And like, okay,
Smart.
what has come to inhabit the ruins? If nothing has come to inhabit the ruins, why? Because it's been 1,000 years and they should have. And
Valid.
so it's like all of those, like the ecological history more than the book history.
Okay. All right. So Como, I assume you're swimming down and kind of having an eye on things. While the city of Valtameri calls the paramedics. Anyway, let's go ahead and roll about it. Ozzy, this task will be eased for you by 1, unless you have anything else to further ease it.
Increase my.
Okay.
I gotta read this. I'm a Prodigy Power Shift.
Okay.
It's a lower tier ability to get a higher tier ability that matches your character concept. So you know what? I don't understand this. Let's just say no.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say that you were a pirate on the Maelstrom, and part of what you guys were good at was hunting treasure.
Yeah.
So I would allow that to ease it a second time.
Okay.
Same with Sophie, because you have a pirate background. You're looking for treasure, essentially. So it'll allow it to ease that for you. The target number that you want to hit here is a 12.
Okay.
So this would be a level 4 task.
All of us or just Ozzy?
That is the original number. So that's where we're starting. For Ozzy, it's eased by 2. So it goes from the target number is now a 6.
Okay.
Sophie, you're eased by 1. So the target number for you is a 9. Does anyone else have anything they would like to use to ease this task?
I'm like,
Oh boy. Okay, let's start from the top. All right.
All right.
You can only do it 3 times.
Let me just
Lloyd.
strap in.
Well, maybe not just 3 times. Because you see, I have both know the way, which means that whenever I do anything within ruins or old places, I get a free effort. But I also have curious, which specifically says when you apply effort, you apply additional free level of effort. Does that break the effort list?
So, that's a good question. Like, you can apply different. I'll allow it to apply, but the rule book states that you can only use something 3 times.
Yes. But it does say free level.
No, Lloyd.
Okay, I tried. I tried.
I thought
You did.
I thought
I appreciate the effort in which, because you valiantly fought for that, and I was with you.
It's all good. I tried. Right? Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
it.
that brings you down to what, a 6 or a 3? Because the original number was a 12, and you said you eased it. I know I have at least one ease.
We eased it by 3, so 12 to 9
to a 6.
6
To 6
and then 3
to a 3.
To a 3. Okay. So
Nice.
you have to hit a 3. That's nice. Zaire and Komu, do you have anything you would like to use to ease?
I don't know how I can help other than like give moral support.
Okay. So you are.
Yeah, this is not my wheelhouse.
All you have to do is hit a 12 then. Same in Zaire.
I have creature lore.
Okay, I'll allow to ease it by 1. So you just have to hit a
Or
9.
tracking. But okay, if creature lore can go, then I will ease it by 2.
Okay, so that's 9 to 6. So let's go ahead and roll and see what we get.
I rolled.
And what did you get?
I got a 15.
Nice. Okay.
Hey, I got a nat 20.
Hey, you get a major effect. I'm super excited about this.
My little rabbit dice were like, yes, the sea.
How for you? How for me?
Yay. Okay, what did you roll, Ari?
Oh.
Rolling.
You rolled a 1?
A 1?
Oh, you're mute. Oh, you
Just
said
1
1
second.
minute.
Yeah.
That was a
That
1
was a
minute.
1
Okay.
second.
Okay.
Don't do that.
The
I wrote a
way-
7. Sorry.
A 7. Okay, so you
Okay.
definitely got
I
over
had to
the 3.
mute to type it in, and I was
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
You put up that 1, and I'm not gonna lie.
yeah,
my
I know.
stomach
I was
just-
dropped
yeah, I was
right
like,
into
no.
my ass. I was like,
do you have intrusion?
no.
Do you have intrusion? But yeah, okay.
Oh no,
Stop
the treasure
giving-
finds you.
No, thank
And none of
Oh.
us leave. End
Oh
of
boy.
the game.
So yeah, it'll be like, and that's the game's over. What did you roll, Ozzy?
oh, I need to roll now. I thought you were busy with other people. Hang on.
Oh,
One moment, please. Get rid of this D6. Get rid of this. I rolled a 5.
Oh, okay.
There.
And what was the number you were trying to hit?
6.
Okay.
I thought
So
you were
yeah.
trying to hit a 3.
I
So
was
we
trying-
used it by 3. Oh.
Did you?
Because I know Ari eased it by 3.
Oh,
But eased Ari's roll by 3. So
yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you would ease by 2. Oh well, I guess it
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
5.
The dice.
yeah.
Hmm.
Zaire, what did you roll? You got the natural 20, sorry. And
Yep.
then Koma, what did you roll? It's my last
11 for a 12.
So both so Ozzy and Como both failed. We're gonna deal with you guys first.
I saw something shiny, probably.
Yeah. Ozzy, as you are swimming over these ruins and you are getting closer, you feel a sudden rush of water as a geyser pushes you back up into the air. Not far enough, like not super far. You're not like fired off into the surface, but you're definitely like, whoo!
Yeah,
"Oh,
you hear
I'm
the
being
Yeah.
flipping.
You just sort of roll by Ari as she's like,
It's like anime style. It's like
Yes.
all straight up.
Komu, on an 11, you get to the you almost get to the sea floor, and then but you are accosted by a school of glowfish that immediately have all gotten spooked by seeing you. So suddenly you're basically like blinded by like
Okay.
glowy fishies that are like, ah!
Okay. All right. They're cute. That's fine. That's fine.
And then we're gonna do the natural 20 last because you get a minor effect. I got stuff for you. Ari, you rolled a 7, right? On a 5, was that on a 6 or was that on a 3? It was on a 3. You were way over.
Yeah, I'm well good.
What I will say for you, Ari, is your compass around your neck sort of glints. It's not the beam that you normally associate with the treasures. It's almost like it's catching something, a reflection. And you can see it's catching from something off in the distance towards one of the smaller chambers in this complex, or at least what remains of the smaller chamber in this complex. And Sophie, what did you roll? A 15? And you were trying to hit it. Well, it's over the 12, so it doesn't matter. You are operating from experience. Anytime you're going through ruins, typically the most precious objects are put in some kind of a vault or something of that nature. Based on the layout, you were like, okay, this center area is probably where people would come in and figure out what they want to do. And then all of the other areas are sort of chambers where people might do different things. Which one of these would be the most likely to be the vault? And so by process of elimination, you figure out that kind of the same thing that Ari figured out, where the smallest area, one of the smaller areas, is probably likely to be where they would keep something like what was described to you in the Queen's Court. And then Zaire, you aren't looking for treasure. You're looking for animals and stuff about animals. So as you swim down, yeah, you have a major effect here, and I'm so excited about it. On a 20, it is you who almost feels the vibrant life that is sitting at the edges of these ruins. You see the bits of kelp and seaweed that have sprung up around the edges specifically. You also get the sense there are fish that are swimming through here that have swum through here. Like, you can see them sort of moving through the water. What you also see, though, are bones. The bones of smaller fish that have been consumed. And are just sort of sitting on the seafloor, decomposing. And for your minor effect, or for your minor effect, your major effect, you hear something swimming up next to you. And as you turn your head to the side, you see the little glowfish you crashed into earlier.
Oh.
Hello, little guy.
It like does the little cute thing, like where it wants to be friends. Like, apparently it really likes you. So you got a little glowfish friend.
Winning.
Yes.
Something has claimed this area as its hunting ground.
What was that?
Something's eating the fish here.
Yeah, we're underwater.
Something large that's leaving the bones.
Oh, that's horrific.
Also, I made a friend.
Oh, it's so cute. We always make animal friends everywhere. This is adorable.
It swims behind you a little bit upon seeing Sophie. Like,
Oh, it's okay.
I'm
It's okay.
kind of scary.
They're fine. They're just a big teddy bear. They won't hurt you.
Cute. Like, Sophie's like bent over, like hands on their knees, like, they're so cute. Little voices.
it like swims up to you and does like its little fishy thing, like a little. It looks like a tail wag, but it's just its little tail fin.
I'm gonna try to like give it like little gentle scritches, like right underneath, like oh shoo.
You are soon joined by Ozzy and Komu. I assume you both have swum over to join everyone in front of the place that you guys have found this sort of treasure area.
Can I see any like tracks, like foot tracks, like I know it's been like a while, but like I feel as if maybe people have like tried to come like scope this out before, and I want to see if there's like any foot tracks in the area at all, or like close to the vault even, to kind of like specify like, oh, this has to be where it's at. People have at least came and stopped right in front of here before.
It's hard to discern that.
Okay.
Because it's the seafloor and it is constantly in motion. So footprints don't necessarily stick unless like this was wet concrete and it dried or something before. Like because this would have been a building, but yeah.
Okay.
That would be my only thing on that.
Okay. It was worth a shot.
What I will say for Ari and Zaire as the ecomancers in the group, I would like you both to roll an intellect roll for me.
Okay. What's the target number?
It's testing your awareness. The difficulty on this is going to be, I'm going to set this at a 4 as well. So it's a 12 that you want to hit.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Okay.
7.
Okay. Neither of you notice anything.
Nope.
It's a perfectly calm sea.
We're about to get
Right.
Yeah.
With no awareness what's going behind me, let's go find out what this thing is. I'm going to head towards where it's right.
You move through these ruins and you can see the charred, blackened remains of what might have been a once great structure. Sort of almost in this weird suspended fluid state as you move forward through the debris. And what's interesting here is while you can hear each other when you're speaking really well with the breathing apparatuses that you've been provided with, it's still kind of hard to hear around you aside from like something, because sound is muffled in water, right? Because sound waves take longer to travel, whatever. Physics, yay. But yeah. But you see yourself approaching what looks like a vault that is sort of on its side in the seafloor. It seems untouched by whatever happened here.
All right. I'll swim around it, try and steady it to see what it's like, see if anything on it that needs to be deciphered or locks or whatever.
As you swim around it, the moment that you swim back in front of it, that same sort of glint that came from your compass comes from the center of the door.
Ooh.
And as you reach out to examine it, you hear from what seems like way too close the sound of a growl.
I'll dramatically turn towards it.
You find yourself face to face with something called a sea lion.
Oh, cool. All right.
Yeah, it looks like a big, think Criskin cat, but with a fish other half. Yeah.
Horrific.
It looks fierce and scary.
Well, there's that moment where I pause and I look at it and I'm like, so yeah.
Ooh. Friend-shaped.
Friend-shaped.
Your glowfish hides in your shirt as from behind U's ear, you hear a similar growl. And anyone looking into here can see a pair of yellow eyes behind him as another sea lion hovers over their shoulder.
Note to self, travel in packs.
Funny that you should say that, because you soon all find yourself surrounded by
great
sea lions. What a good time we're having. Yay. And what's really strange, Sophie, is the one that the ones that are like next to you seem to be the ones that are like the most that seem to have some scars. Like they've been in it.
Mm,
So they
they've
look
been
like
tussle.
they've been in a tussle or two. Mhm.
Respect. Battle scars.
Ozzy, you kind of lucked out because you feel like a nip on your fingers and then another nip,
Oh.
and you realize that you are surrounded by a bunch of kittens. They're all trying to pounce on you. They're practicing their hunting skills on you.
You know, them little claws hurt when they get in your leg, your pants
true.
legs. Like
I have scars.
A murder mittens.
them little murder mittens hurt.
Mhm.
They're cute and yet terrifying.
Yes.
Ugh.
So what do you guys want to do? Because you are officially in combat with these things.
Sophie wants to get a piece of jerky.
Okay.
Or like some type of food. They've seen Zaire enough. They're like, you know, maybe if you talk to it nice and treat it nice and give it snacks, it might possibly not hurt you, and then you can have a friend that's fun shaped. So Sophie's going to attempt to try to bribe the animal, the sea lion.
Okay. All right. We're gonna roll about this.
Absolutely, I figured.
This is going to be an intellect roll
Okay.
to try to persuade the sea lion to see you as a food. Well, not as food, but like maybe as a friend.
Food.
Sophie, not food, is
Yes. Sophie is not food. Sophie is friend.
friend.
Yes. And the difficulty level on this. These are pack animals. So I would think they're highly intelligent. I'm gonna set this at a 12.
Okay.
12 is fair. So
Valid.
12 or better.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my one edge in intellect.
Okay, your one edge will give you. Do you have any intellect-based skills you can use that one edge on? Because an edge is a coupon. We'll take the cost down for something.
Let me double check. I don't think I do. I'm pretty much built to fight. Yeah.
But if you want to spend intellect to make it easier, you only have to spend 2 points instead of 3.
Yes.
Okay.
You can use it for that as well.
Okay. Yeah, I will use 2 points of intellect, or 3 points of 3 or 2. Regardless, I'll use however many points of intellect I need to lower it.
Bring it down. You're gonna bring it down 1. You just have to hit a 9.
Okay. again! Yay!
Yay! Fish are friends, not food. So the sea lion, this intimidating scarred sea lion, you can see that like the scar runs over one eye. And like that eye it still has the eye, like it didn't lose the eye, but you know how like when an eye is non-functional, there's no color
in
the iris?
White.
Yeah, it's white. You can see that, like you can still see the shape of the iris, but there's just no color. That's kind of what it looks like. And it sort of gives you this huff. The kind of huff of like an old fighter that an old fighter might give.
Sophie gives one similar.
Yeah. It takes the jerky from you and swims away with the other sea lion and goes to surround Ari.
Oh. Well, I didn't want it to go over there. I was hoping it would be my friend.
I mean, it said respect. Let's go eat the one that's easier to beat up.
Can I? It's
Yes.
like I want to turn to Ari and be like, now is a good time for some training.
I'm like,
your life is on the line. Now it's important to learn
It is
very important lesson.
Very important to learn to communicate with nature, with natural creatures.
I will say, as you say that, because you haven't taken any action on the natural creatures around you, I'm going to need you to roll a defense roll as one of these sea lions attacks you. Like, you know that scene in Deep Blue Sea where like he's giving the emotional speech and then
Samuel
he gets his head
Jackson, and then
hit?
the shark jumps up out of nowhere and just snatches his ass
Yeah.
clean off the. Yeah.
Similar, but not quite the same. We're not trying to snatch the ear. Just saying.
Okay. I am gonna use Sue the Savage.
Okay.
Smart.
Calm a non-human beast within 30 feet.
Okay. You've got several within 30 feet.
The
I
one
feel like-
attacking me. It's
Yeah.
like this is the I am demonstrating. You shall follow.
Got it. Okay.
Like reach out, just like at the show. You know, you reach out. The magical electricity surrounds my arm, and it goes to the creature and surrounds the creature and like down.
Okay. So you are going to do this. This is an intellect roll. Again, the difficulty is at 12. I know because you're using Super
Well, it
Savage.
is an ability that I have.
So it's gonna bring it down to a 9.
Okay, and I also want. Can I use 2 abilities at the same time or no?
Yeah, as long as the big thing is we can't use more than 3 steps.
Then I'm also going to use push.
Okay.
To telekinetically push it, like so it's like calm and also not in
like
my face.
Personal space. Yeah.
Like
okay.
The bubble.
I would use condom on push. Yeet. Anyway, so that's fine. It'll ease it from so let's do this let's do this. Because this ability is slightly different than Soothe the Savage. I will say that if Soothe the Savage goes off and calms it, you'll be able to actually. It almost feels like it needs to be two separate rolls because you want it to.
Okay, then because that was why I was wondering if I could use 2 on this thing to ease it, but if I can't, then I'll just So I've got Soothe the Savage, which will ease it by 1, and then
I think for me the skills have to be related. So like if you're going to take further action to calm the kitty down, that's fine.
Creature lore.
Your knowledge, yeah, that'll work. So
I'm a specialist in creature lore, so that'll ease it by another 2. So that eases it by 3 total.
Yes. So you're gonna ease from a 12 to a 9 to a 6 to a 3. Great. You just have to hit a 3.
Good thing. Because that's what I hit.
Oh God. So you say this dramatically and tell me about how this plays out with you and the sea lion as it tries to jump on you and attack you.
It's like I'm having this discussion with Ari where I'm like, you have to connect to the feeling inside of you, connect to the animals outside of you. They have urges, they have desires, and like the thing like starts to leap, and it's like just like this guy desires snackums. I am not snackums. And like reach out and like lower is like, nope, not like that.
So
not tasty.
You have effectively moved this sea lion. It gives you like, you know how like when cats are going to do what they want to do, but they give you the attitude of I'm not doing this because you told me to. I'm doing this because I want to. That's the attitude that the sea lion has. Like it very much is. It gives you like that little like rah, like it's making noises at you. Like, but again, it's not trying to attack you anymore. Ozzy, you are surrounded by kittens with little death mittens and angry sharp teeth. So I would like you to roll a defense roll. This isn't going to do a whole lot of damage if they get you. They're babies. It's just going to be annoying AF. So you're looking at like maybe 1 or 2 points of damage total with this.
Okay, can I try to intimidate them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
they're
because
babies.
Like Courtney, like this is how I want to go. Let me be smothered by adorable kittens. But to Ozzy, it's like, ew, cute things.
Yes.
Courtney said, this is actually ideal for me. This is ideal.
You just hear little angry kitten noises as they like attempt to intimidate you and be like big predators like their parents.
How mad can you be at that?
No, I would love it. Ozzy does not.
Yes. So yeah, Ozzy, you're gonna roll a defense roll for this little angry group of kittens.
Like do have resonance field.
Ooh, that'll be
I
fun
could
here.
use. Spend an intellect point. Okay, done. So make an intellect roll and place the defense roll. And if I do, if I get a minor effect, they take damage. If I get a major effect, the creature attacking takes 4 points of damage.
Okay.
So I'll just activate my resonance field, and I want to try to like intimidate them at the same time because intimidation is one of my skills.
I will say, because I have a thing for harming animals in TTRPGs. We're gonna like, even though it will cause 4 points of damage, it's not going to hurt them to the point of like anything bad. It's probably just gonna blow them away.
I'm
It's
the
very
same
much like-
way.
Yeah, because they're
Like
pretty.
it's like the
They all
boop.
just go to nap. They all
Yeah.
just take a nap. Just,
They just,
Yeah.
they
it's
just
sort of
give up and it just exhausted.
like, oh, this is too hard. Oh no. But yeah, so resonance fields. Let's roll about it. Let's see if you succeed
Okay.
first, and I'll deal with the aftermath.
What do
These
I
kittens
need?
are functionally immortal to me because
Okay.
they're adorable. So
Yes, and guys, this is a children's cartoon.
of course, yes.
Aren't gonna harm
To be
the
fair, I have seen more violent things in 80s, early
Yeah.
90s children's
Yeah.
cartoons.
Let's be honest about the scars that were inflicted upon us.
They did not
the
give
80s
a
and 90s.
damn.
Yes.
They
Oh,
did not care
God.
about us at all.
Dark
The
Crystal was a
difficulty-
children's show. It was a
I
children's
know
movie.
it was.
There was nothing children's about. That's parts of that movie still scare me. The Black Cauldron too.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. But okay, so these kittens, the difficulty level is we're gonna set it at a 9 because they're
Okay.
babies. So they're babies, but they're attacking in a group. So I'll let them give that the 9. You know.
Okay.
So
Can I take it any down by
you absolutely
using
can.
intimidation?
If you use intimidation, if you're trying to intimidate, we'll take it down to a 6.
Okay, yeah, because I'm going to yell at them too. Leave me alone, you little buggers! I'll blow you to smithereens. So yeah, let's
Okay.
roll. Let's see what happens.
Yay!
That's a 13.
Oh my god! So you you say this, you activate your resonance field, and there's like an explosion of kittens as they all get blown away from you and go flying through the water with little meow, like with a little meow noise. One of them ends up like grabbing onto the top of your head. Like and like it has that little like kitten, the little kitten face of like, ah! Like you know, their eyes go wide, like what just happened?
And Ozzy's just spinning around like, get off me, get off me.
And it's screaming, you're screaming, it's great. This is the image that we have of Ozzy. And
Them claws just deep in your skull.
I will say they're not like that deep. They're probably like tangled in your hair.
Yeah,
If
Yeah.
anything.
it is
they're
a
not
nest
big
of hair.
Yep. And like you can see, I will say this, Ari, one of the sea lions surrounding you freaks out and starts going like jumps to go like start saving kittens.
Oh,
Clearly, this is the parent who's like, "Oh God, my babies! What happened?"
why would you bring your babies to a fight? This is your fault. Poor
I mean,
parenting.
Technically, you can
I
to
think
their house.
we brought the fight to the
Oh,
house.
You're in their
dang.
driveway, actually.
We're actually in their living
We're in
room.
their
My
home. We're the
bad.
one.
Right. I'm so sorry.
We came in all up uninvited.
Literally, I'm sitting
Didn't even
down
bring
watching
cookies.
TV. Just change the channel. My bad.
But yeah, so that's what happens with Ozzy. Komu, you are also facing a really beastly looking. We're gonna get to you, Ari. I'm saving you for last. Okay. But yeah, Komu, you're facing a really beastly cat too. This seems like it might be the leader or like at least the biggest cat in the bunch, the biggest sea lion in the bunch. It's not as scarred up as the ones that Sophie faced, but it looks pretty intimidating. It's got like the whole Mufasa mane going on, because I don't know if anyone saw the mane on Mufasa, but that man had hair gel. Anyone, it's like, just saying. And it gives you this look of like, I will absolutely fight you, and I'm not going to play nice. So you are muted.
This is like a young pack leader that has something to prove.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
They've got the intimidating aura. Like, think like in Black Panther, that sort of aura that my God, that he has.
Who are
Why
we?
can't- that
You're-
Killmonger?
no, not Killmonger. No, actual Black Panther.
T'Challa.
T'Challa. Thank you. That was the name I was looking for. My brain was like, I know this name. It is in the database.
I was
Carried
like,
under all this paperwork.
Killmonger?
No.
M'Baku? Oh,
T'Challa.
main
Mhm.
guy.
Yeah,
Heard.
T'Challa had that like sort of noble, like I will mess you up and look good doing it. That is the vibe
Mhm.
of this sea lion.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Chad.
Which is the entire Black Panther vibe. Let's be real. Like,
Valid.
100%.
Komu's gonna get onto his knee, put both hands onto the ground, and make like he's supplicating.
Ooh, okay. So you're gonna roll me an intellect roll to see if this
Okay.
cat goes for this.
This is a feint, by the way.
Oh, it's gonna get even better. You're about to fight the cat. Cool. So we're gonna roll intellect to see if your feint works, and then then we'll see what happens next.
I'm pretty sure a 5 won't do anything.
Oh.
The difficulty on these big cats is a 12. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
not gonna do
No.
crap. Like he
That's
doesn't
fine.
fall for it. He just attacks you. So you are gonna roll a defense roll, sir.
Good. In that case, I succeeded. That's what I wanted.
Yes. That's what I wanted. That was you've activated my trap card, Yugi. Okay. We're having
Goodbye.
a good day.
mm,
Thank you for joining us. Goodbye. Sophie has left the building. Okay, so you let's roll about that defense roll. Difficulty is
Okay.
that's a 12, so 12 or
Okay.
better.
Okay. I would like to use seize the moment. I will spend 1, 2, 3, 4 speed points and do a speed defense for which I'm specialized.
Okay.
So that my specialized, I think that eases 2 steps.
So yeah, so you're gonna ease from a 9 to a 6, just 6 or better.
Okay. All right. That is a 7.
Oh my god!
It sounded like you literally dropped a rock on your table.
This is the metal dice. I use metal
that
dice.
explains
Oh, I was
it.
gonna say, is that you,
explains
Dwayne?
it. Because I was like, my God. He dropped a
I
boulder
like the
on his
weight.
desk.
I like the weight
that's-
of these.
I like the weight
Okay.
of metal dice too.
So
same.
what does Komu decide to do to defend against this attack?
So yes, putting myself into that position is very vulnerable, but it also allows me to react quickly when they approach. So the idea is they lunge towards me, but I'm already planning on like rolling out of the way and getting into a much better position while they're overcommitted and charging at me.
Okay, cool. So as you are going as you are rolling away, the cat does miss, but what happens is it's a combination of your skilled movement and poor timing, because as the cat goes to pounce you, a chunk of the ruin falls away and actually knocks the cat off track.
Oof.
As it on its way down. Like it still hits where it's going, it just definitely like booped the cat. So that's you, Komu. And last but not least, yes, Ari, you are surrounded by a bunch of snarling, growling, angry sea lions, except for that one that's like, my babies, and left.
All right. I need to communicate with these things and get them to calm down.
Okay. You're going to follow Zari's example?
The first example, just close my eyes, reach through the water. Animals are not people. Animals don't need like don't do lies, they don't do weird things. They have all they need is trust and loyalty, and us being very clear that we are not here to take their babies.
Okay.
I just want to communicate that through the water to them.
Okay, cool. So you are going to want to roll an intellect roll for this. The difficulty is a 12. So the target number, rather, the difficulty is level 4, blah, blah, blah. Like if you played Cypher, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So what do you have to ease that number?
Okay, so first off, I'm not very good at being persuasive.
Okay.
So that's probably increasing the difficulty by 1, isn't it?
Yeah, you're gonna have to now hit a 15, but sure.
Okay, cool,
Let's
excellent.
continue.
Fantastic. However, I do understand the supernatural,
Mm-hmm.
and I do have ectomancy as a skill.
Ecomancy.
Ecomancy as a skill. I
Yes.
have the wrong name.
It's-
That is the best I've got.
Okay.
Talking
so
to animals is not my forte.
I will
Yes,
say
it is.
this. You do have ecomancy, and you have the other skill that you mentioned. So while it might have bumped up to a 15, it's now back down to a 9. Basically, because you bumped it.
I understand. I have sea lore, Lore. Can I understand the nature of sea lions with that?
Cool. Sea lore, I will allow you, like, that'll allow, it's not quite the same as creature lore where you don't have the same detailed information, but it does give you the basic concept. So yes, I will allow it to ease by 1 more. So you just have to hit a 6 or better.
All right, so I'm gonna hit a 6. I'm just gonna roll a 6 or better.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
It's
Great.
easy to me. Just roll a 6 or better.
Yeah, just do it.
Just do it.
Let's do
I rolled
it.
a
Like
3.
Nike.
Okay, I did not roll a 6 or better.
You rolled a 3?
Roll a 3.
Right.
So remember when we said
No, I
6
did
or
not.
better?
Yeah.
That's not a 3 is not
Okay.
that.
No, all of y'all failed your rolls. Don't come at me.
I did
Because I
not.
failed mine.
So
I
very
showed you how to do the thing.
You told
All
me
you had to do was do the thing.
it is way harder than just telling me how to do the thing at the time.
you, Ari, so this is how this is going to take shape. As you reach out with your ecomancy, several things happen at once. One, you feel the fear and anger of these sea lions as someone has invaded their hunting grounds, what they know to be their home. And you feel something darker. Something that has seen you. And that makes you screw up your ecomancy, and your connection with these sea lions snaps as your knee-jerk reaction is to pull as far away from whatever that thing was as you can. And all of you hear straight roars as these lions go to attack Ari. So what are you guys going to
do? Guess I'm getting into the way.
Okay.
I can defend myself. I don't need them.
What I will say is this. Ari, I would like you to roll a defense roll. The difficulty is a 12, but what I would like everyone else at the table to do, you are all aware that this is happening to Ari. Each of you can act to stop this, and for every act, I will allow it to ease by 1. So you can only ease by 3. I've been diehard about that. So if 2 of you want to combine an action to get that last one, that's fine. Or if one person can choose not to act and be support as well.
Yeah. I have wind armor, which creates an air bubble around me.
Okay.
And for my defense, can I create an atmosphere around me?
Whoa.
It's a cool concept, but given that you just figured out you have ecomancy, I don't know that you have that much grip on your powers to do that yet.
That is true and fair. All right. I'll ask you later.
Yes. Give yourself some time, because I feel like
this will be a thing.
This will be a thing with practice. But given that Zahir just showed you how to do the thing and you failed it epically, I don't know. But yes.
All right, I'll defend myself by trying to swim away.
So you're gonna try to run. What is everyone else at the table doing to help Ari?
I get into the way. I become a physical obstacle and ready to, yeah.
So now, Ari, you have to hit a 9 when you roll defense. Zahir, what are you doing?
I'm gonna push.
Just, okay.
Like, hold on to your britches and and telekinetically push you even further out of the way.
Okay, cool.
Honestly, everyone, I love you helping me, but actually, I can't do this. I can't actually do this. This is not magic. I'm okay as long as it's not ecomancy. I'm fine.
You're fine. But I did tell the table that they could help lower it for you this way. I do want this to be a team effort. So that's gonna lower it from a 9 to a 6. Okay.
All right,
Ozzy
there's
and
one more.
Sophie, is there anything else that you want to add to lower this difficulty for Ari?
You look like you had something to say, Sam. So.
Oh no, I was saying laissez-faire. My hands were up. Lloyd said they ain't want no help, so I was like,
I literally have this.
Okay.
okay.
You know, that's what you say, and then you roll a 1, and you get upset.
I mean,
Well, I mean,
if they roll a
nothing we
1,
do
then
is
there's
gonna help
nothing we
us.
could have done.
Yeah.
Like,
That's true,
regardless.
Because I can just swim. I do have swimming.
Okay. And then just for that final ease,
Yeah.
Ozzy, what would you like to do?
I mean, I can start blasting.
And then I started blasting Danny DeVito.
I want to see you guys put that Danny DeVito meme of him in
Yes.
the chat. I'm just like, no, this is my guy.
So you start blasting. Pew pew
Sure.
pew. To try to spook the cats. I'll let that lower it by 1 more. Okay.
Yeah, spook.
Ari.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Your babies are safe. Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
We're not after your kittens. Bam,
The
bam,
one
bam.
kitten on Ozzy's head is just losing their mind, like.
I'm honestly surprised someone hasn't come and like snatched that one off of Ozzy's head yet. Like just trying to pick up the cat, and the cat's still attached to Ozzy. Ozzy's just dangling underneath the cat. It's like, get off.
I mean, you could do it, Sophie.
It's true. Okay, so Ari, you are down from a 6 to a 3. Is there anything else? I'll allow 1 more here. Just break my own.
No, I'm just going to roll.
Okay, here we
I
go.
appreciate people trying to save me, but I was like, I got this.
You're either gonna get a 1 or a 20. I know.
It can only be 1 or the other.
Well, I didn't get a 20.
Okay.
I didn't get a 1. I got 19.
Oh God! Don't
That's not
scare
like,
me.
Don't bury
I
the
was
lead
trying
like
to
that,
save all
Lloyd.
it. I was like, no, I've got this. Getting
Like-
away from sea lions is easier than trying to communicate through powers.
Okay,
Valid.
so Ari, what does this look like as everyone dives in to save you, and you're like, "No, I got this."
All right, so the sea lions are coming in, right?
Mhm.
And I see them going in, so I move myself down to the ground and I kick up,
Mm-hmm.
so they come stranding directly between us. There's weird stone structures on the wall. I grab one and I start using it, like push myself away, and I have like a little chasing thing where I'm moving through the pillars while some of them are moving around me. There might be a bit where one like comes right next to me, and I'll do like a sick backflip and hold onto its back, and then it'll try and shake me off.
Mm-hmm.
And at the right time, I'll let go enough to like flatten against the vault door.
Okay, and I will say, while you're doing that, like part of the reason that this goes off so well is because you just start seeing shots being fired by Ozzy as Ozzy's like pew 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 pew, and like these cats get spooked by it, and when
Having the worst day.
What a good time to explore ancient ruins that may or may not have magic in them. Yeah, it's fine. As soon as you hit the door, Ari, you are almost electrified by ecomancy. Your compass gives a glow, and it's a bright enough glow that everyone can sort of see it from wherever they are. And then you fall into the door as they open.
Ah!
Seems like she found it.
And the doors begin to slowly close.
Does that mean we gotta run in there?
It's up to you. It's a choice. It's a door that's closing.
Running in
Yep.
there.
That sounds like
Yep.
fun. Let's go.
Indiana Jones last minute slide through.
Yeah, same.
All right. So
Is the
you
cat still attached to me?
you still have a kitten attached to your head until such time as you remove the kitten.
Would it be possible, just because, like, it's obvious you don't want to keep the kitten. And so as we run, it's like scruff the sea lion and like
Oh God!
Toss him
just
over my shoulder towards its parents.
it just goes as it like spirals and is caught by like its parent. That's like, and they like you leave them behind. The glowfish is still in your jacket, however. So that's going to be interesting in about 30 seconds. But you all are able to make it inside this vault. And as the doors shut, all of you fall to the ground because there's no water in here.
Ah,
Oh no.
So your fish is just falls to the ground and is doing the
water cycle.
You see on one of like what looks like a torch holder thing. I forgot what it's called. There's a proper name for it. Sorry. It looks like there's a sconce. You see a sconce with what looks like a fish bowl in it.
Oh, sweet. Okay, I'll put it in there.
And it is filled with water.
Oh, good.
So
here you go, little guy.
You see the fish like breathing hard, like like trying to take as deep breath as it can in this fish bowl. Its eyes are wide. It's traumatized. It's fine. We're doing great.
You're doing great.
But the glowfish does fill the room with light and illuminates everything around you. And what you see is a beautifully detailed floor at first. It's almost like it's made of maybe it's made of marble or mother of pearl, and it is inlaid with bits of precious metals, silvers and golds. And at its center looks like a beautiful white pearl that is set onto a stand. Ari, your compass is vibrating.
I'll like hold it up so it's not like banging against my chest as I move further in.
You don't see a beam. It's again that sort of blink. It's almost like, Morse code.
Mm-hmm.
That's almost what it is like. It's like a flick between these two objects. And as you get closer, I would like all of you to roll a might to resist the blinding flash of light that is brought forth as these two objects come in close proximity to each other.
Ooh.
17.
Oh, the difficulty on this is going to be a 15. And what would you like to use to ease?
I'm going through my sheet right now.
Right now.
I rolled the
Sorry,
3.
I've been in this out too long.
You rolled a what? A 3? Oh God. Okay. So 3 means that you are temporarily blinded.
Is this a trap by any chance?
This is not a trap. This is magical though. If you have anything against magic, this is a magical thing.
Oh no, I was wondering if it was a trap or a dangerous device or at all, because I had something for that. But if not, why did I pick so much stuff that's got so much reading involved? Hold on.
Every move. Do not look at my character sheet.
I'm like, it is no such thing as a quick glance to see what I got. I gotta read. I gotta read dissertations.
Yes. Here's the notes breakdown on the skill that you has.
Right.
You could also apply effort and just to ease it by 1 if you want to go.
If you have any edge.
Edge
I have
will
danger
discount it.
instinct.
Ooh, that will actually ease it for you.
Okay, yeah. It
so
costs 3 speed points, so I'll drop those speed points for you.
Do you have an edge that you can use?
Yes, I do have an edge in speed.
In speed, there you go. So whatever that value is, subtract that from the total cost.
Okay. Cool. So I only need to use 2 points in speed then. All right. So that will, it'll allow me to move prior to or get out the way of it And
Okay.
that it was a 4. It's now a 2.
So this was a 15 difficulty. It dropped it. Yours eased it by 1. So now you have to hit a 12.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I just hit a 12.
Okay, cool.
Because it hit, and the reason why it looked like that is because I rolled it and it landed on like the 1 and it hit the corner and cocked and then fell back over and I was like,
Oh,
that was
Dice
almost
trying to
really
age us.
bad.
that could have been.
Do you see? I have a whole gray streak that grew right here. Just in that moment.
So,
my ass has never been so tight. Okay.
Sophie, your instincts kick in and you close your eyes as this flash happens. Zaire, you've been temporarily blinded because you were caught off guard. You were trying to save your glowfish and you turned around and smiled for the camera. Ozzy, what did you roll?
That. What are you doing?
Well, I rolled a 14, so I think it's like Sophie just kind of turns out of the way and moves just enough that I just get it full force.
Yeah.
It's always luck with Ozzy.
That's what happens. The joy
Yep.
of having tall friends when you're short.
Yeah.
Yes. So, Ozzy, you get it like Sophie moves and you get it full in the face. So you're also temporarily blinded.
Mary's!
Komu, what about you?
17.
Okay, so what does it look like when you avoid this flash?
I think it's just like so nonchalant. Like he just looked away.
Turned his head to the side, like, okay, we're done. Ari,
You
what did
turned
you
to
roll?
sneeze, and that just happened to be the perfect time.
I also rolled a 17, but I'm assuming it's because I saw the flash coming and I went like that.
Okay, cool. So the flash dissipates. 2 of you have been blinded. You're not going to be blinded forever. It's equivalent of a worse version of seeing spots. So it will fade in a minute or 2.
Yeah, I just picture whatever scene's happening. Ozzy's just in the background running back and forth. Panic.
Oh boy.
There is like, here's this, can't really see anything, is like swinging their arms around like, what's up? Just good. Oh, what is happening?
I think you actually hit Sophie and them. Ow! What the fuck? What is Shango Longo? I was right here.
And everyone who can see, you all see the hooded figure that appears just behind the pearl, dressed in robes that are similar to Cassandra's.
Do they look like an Esper too?
They do. And the only difference between it looks like almost a holographic image. The image shimmers in colors that are similar to the pearl that you saw. And in a soft, calm voice, they say, "Are you the heir that we have been waiting for?"
What would the plot would be if I said no?
The image dissipates. You guys are locked out. The lions.
The sea lions come back and actually eat us. There's nothing we can do about it.
And Darkwater takes over
the world. Hold on, we need the banner that falls like in Jurassic Park. Darkwater rules the world.
I'm here for the book.
The person looks at you and says, and their head sort of tilts to the side. "It is not here."
Well, where is it?
The book was taken for safety, to honor an oath. It looks to you, Sophie, and it seems to look to you. It seems to look to Ozzy's sideways screaming form, and then Zaire sort of swinging wildly in the background, and then to Komu, who is like, I guess, rubbing his nose from the perfectly timed sneeze.
Yep.
And then its gaze sort of settles upon Ari, and it seems to be drawn to you, likely because of your compass. You wear one of the treasures of rule.
Yes, we seek them to rid the world of Darkwater forever.
He nods. The book was taken from here to honor an oath. However, in an effort to protect it, who took it and where it went was concealed. I am
All right. So after you go.
I am Delphin, the last mage of the ancient empires.
Sorry, 1 second. Have you been trapped here this whole time for possibly thousands of years, waiting for someone to open that door?
No,
Just to tell him it's gone.
no, I died long ago.
Oh,
Oh,
all right.
What you
I'm sorry
see
to
is
hear
an
that.
after image meant for the heir of Octopon. You are a part of the future that I saw before I left. He motions with his hands, and you see this room illuminate and create the facade of a library. It seems to, well, it's a very convincing illusion as this room sort of expands around you and shows you what this place might have looked like long ago.
Do we all
And
see this, or is this just
all of you are
Ari?
seeing this.
Okay.
All of you are seeing this. This is visible to everyone except for the people who are currently running around
Blinded.
in circles,
it.
blinded. But like I said, that'll fade. So at any point in time when you feel it's appropriate, you guys can be like, okay, I could see.
Okay.
And he begins to explain. The Great Library of Maris contained compilations of knowledge that drew scholars and mages from the other great kingdoms. It was ruled by an empress who was known as the Silver Lady, but her real name was Nerida. The reason they called her the Silver Lady is because she was born with shimmering silver fins. He gives a sigh. If you are here, it is because you wish to know the origins of that which you are seeking. And I can provide you with that information, heir of Octopon. But know that Voltameri and myself, and those of the ancient kingdoms that were here long ago, are not proud of this history. You see,
Tell your story and then find rest, Spectre.
he takes a deep breath.
Wait. I pull out paper. Okay, now I'm ready.
Okay. And they pause and look at you, and they're just like, all right. And they say, one such mage belonging to these kingdoms who studied in these very halls, their name, long forgotten now that time has passed, found a book that promised incredible power and an ability to commune with the sea. They did indeed commune with something as they worked with the book, but it was not the sea. It was something much darker. they became what you now know as a dark disciple. And they would eventually gather enough power to pose a danger to the world of Myr. Turning into a creature known as the Dark Dweller. Determined to spread their newfound knowledge across Myr in the worst way possible. To right these wrongs, the mages that were left created the treasures of rule. And he makes a motion with his hand, and images of the treasures of rule, some of which you are familiar with because they've been with you since you were growing up. Others you are familiar with because you already had them. Two of which you have not seen, but perhaps you have heard of. Each treasure is an artifact of ancient magic, possessing its own special abilities. And together, they sealed the Dark Dweller once we were able to trap him in the Chamber of Lost Souls. It would not hold him forever, but it was the hope of the mages that by the time he gathered enough strength to free himself, we would be able to defeat him. This, of course, was provided the Empire did not fall, which it did.
I have a lot of questions.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to start off with, this whole Destiny thing, not vibing with it. Letting you know that right now. Secondly, so you're telling me that even you don't know what really started this whole thing, because where did that mage get the book?
It is my understanding that this book was locked away for the nature of its contents. I do not know the mage who found it personally. I only know the aftermath of what he did.
All right. Statement number 2. If you were so powerful enough to trap him there, why couldn't you save the Empire?
He steeples his fingers and says, "There was no way to stop what had already been begun. All we could do was preserve what we could. And it was all that was eventually left of this empire was fractured kingdoms. They are no longer unified under an empress, but have their own rulership. Similar to the islands of the surface. And many no longer keep the old histories. It is only Voltameri who has the truth of where Darkwater came from and how the treasures of rule were made." He motions to the pearl. The last of the magics that were used for the treasures was fused into this object so that I could guide the chosen one on their way.
Well, if you see them, let me know.
He does not answer. It is
In the
not
meantime, I take it we need this to stop Darkwater?
No. This is not a treasure of rule. How many do you currently possess?
I go, all right, let's go through the list. I have the compass. I have the chalice. I have the cloak. I have the shield. I think that's it. I've got 4. Am I missing one?
Do you have the others?
Oh, yes, there's also like 7 others back at home.
I see. The shield, he says, is called the Shield of the Protector. You will need it to defend yourself against Darkwater. And the compass you're referring to, his voice sort of changes as if you probably should have thought about this before you said you weren't the chosen one. It is called the Compass of Destiny. It is meant to guide you on your true path.
Like a guy that my father on this. No, you know what? I'm not here to argue this. Look, thank you for the help. Really appreciate it. You're doing great. Love what all this is about. But we still need to find the book. And I still need to stop Darkwater. So how do we do these 2 things?
I am an Esper. And what Espers do best is record the events of the past. And he moves his hand again. And you see the image of the Library of Maris. Everyone who mourns out Alexandria, brace yourselves. This is going to be a bit traumatic for all of you. You're watching the library burning. The library is falling apart. Scholars are desperately grabbing books, grabbing whatever they can, and fleeing the library. You see one person among all of them, dressed in fine robes and running towards the vault that you are in. Just beneath where the pearl is, where the pedestal where the pearl is, you see this person pop what looks to be a secret compartment and pull this book out of it. And then you see that person run towards the back wall, where there is no door and there is no escape. And they put their foot down on what looks to be a loose tile. And the floor seems to open up beneath them like a great maw. And as they run down into this place, you see the glimmer of a silver fin from their arm. And then the image fades.
I'm like, wait, can you pause it?
Pause, rewind, enhance.
Pause, rewind, go back, enhance. I was like, can we just freeze it so we just go look at them? Just to confirm what we already know.
The image says nothing and points to the area where that tile would be in this vault.
And I will probably go down there and I'm like, huh, bam, put my foot down.
I'm gonna ask you to roll for this because it's been a while since this was activated, so it might take you a little stomping to get it right.
Is it might roll?
It's gonna be a might roll.
Cool. So what can happen is I'm gonna stomp it. I'm gonna dramatically stomp it. Then stomp it like 3 more times. Then I'm gonna very sheepishly step aside and let someone else stronger stomp it.
Who are you gonna ask to help you
I'm just
stomp
gonna
it?
look sheepishly at the crew, just like anyone can do it, just not me. I can't do this.
Sophie's face cracks into a wicked grin and just lifts up their big hulking foot and just stomps.
The Ari, you loosened the jar of pickle, like the lid on the jar of pickles before
Yeah,
Sophie.
I was only able to
got
do
to
it because Ari
Yeah.
made it loose for me.
Yeah, that's cold.
As you stomp down the tile like you can hear years of like grime shift as you push it down forcefully, and because the floor starts moving, it causes you to stumble a little bit as it opens up, and you see what looks to be a staircase, a very narrow staircase leading downwards.
Let's go see if we can find the silver fin. And I'll take before I go down, I turn him on and go, will you be here when we get back?
Are you talking to the specter?
Yeah.
It places its hands over the pearl and looks at you. My job is done, and the oath is fulfilled. Once you collect what is meant for you.
Yeah, but like, do you have like some final wishes? Someone to say hello to? I know. Can I tell you something that'll make you feel better?
He smiles with like the serene smile of someone who has been at peace for quite some time. I am someone who is able to divine the future. I saw you before you were born.
Weirdo.
I saw King Primus. I saw Prince Ren. And now I see you, Princess Ari. Know that you are the hope for Myr. I know that you are angry right now. But believe me when I tell you that as long as you move forward and as long as you survive, there is still hope for everyone and everything here. And tell my descendants that I have done my duty.
Well, later, and I head down.
And that is what you are left with. You all, I'm assuming everyone follows, even my blind people.
Yes.
Just roll down the stairs.
I just grab Ozzy and Zaire, just one hand in each hand, and guide them with us. Step,
It's coming back.
step, step.
You guys regain your sight. And what about your glowfish friend, Zaire? Are you going to leave him behind in this room?
No, I would never. Like,
Okay.
we're best friends now. Like, no one tell Dova.
So, because you have the glowfish in this little like torch thing, it casts light on the room that you're descending in, which is good because it's basically pitch black. And as you walk in, you see what looks like a secret chamber, a tomb of sorts. And as you move forward, all of you see the rectangular stone base where you might sit a coffin or something of that nature. And laying atop it is the figure of a mer person. And Ari, from that person's arms and legs, you see perfectly preserved, untouched by time, the glittering silver fins that belong to the Silver Lady of Voltimeri.
But do I see a book?
As you come upon the body, you see the it isn't just the fins that are perfectly preserved, but the entire figure of this person. The person who was known as Empress Merida, or Nerida, not Merida, Nerida, who once ruled over a vast network of underwater kingdoms. And in her folded arms is a book.
I will say a short prayer to Mer. And then I guess I'll approach and be like, hey, Fin Lady, thanks for the sacrifice you made. Really don't think people should be sacrificing themselves for books, but here we are. We owe you one. I'm going to make sure no one alive sacrifices anyone else ever again. But I need that book to do it. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to reach in and take this, please. Thank you very much.
It comes away easily in your hands, and as you pull it from her arms, your prayer seems to have had some effect. And you watch as her body sort of begins to lose its form and dissipate, crumbling to what looks like a shimmering dust. As whatever enchantment or magic the book had is removed from her.
I'll say one more, and I'll look at the others and be like, we got it. I have a lot of reading to do. Can we get out of here?
Gladly, please.
Hmm.
Everybody
You are-
done?
I will say, Ozzy, you do see like bits of gold and silver in here, like old coins and things of that nature that maybe once belonged to the ancient empire, not just Voltimeri.
Wow, so you're tempting me, I see.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just pointing out things that may catch your eye in this space.
And it's all figures. So yeah, sure, why not? I would suddenly be like, thank you. Payment for my time.
You
my
For
time
the
is-
hair
my time compensation. Thank you.
Hazard pay. What's my comp?
You
How
have
bizarre.
You have collected several ancient coins from the empire, the Corylus Empire, so you can add those to your
I think
inventory.
Ozzy's the richest out of everyone at this point.
Yeah.
Between the theft and the gambling.
Oh yeah, Ozzy's great, doing great.
Perfect pirate.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you all find your way out. Komu, you have the whistle, so I assume you use it.
Yep.
And you are soon all taken back to the court of the Silver Lady. Ari, are you waiting to read the book till you get back? Or
Nope.
are you reading?
Literally, I'm just literally going through it right now. Just like
As you're swimming, like doing the little kick thing as you're swimming. Okay. The book, you find that the book tells the story of Darkwater. Its origins, how they were able to trap the Dark Dweller in the Chamber of Lost Souls, how the Treasures of Rule were used to seal it. And I'm going to send you this information. It talks about what each Treasure of Rule is and what it does on its own. That not just like all of them. So the ones that you have in your possession plus the two that you don't, and the ones that are currently in your family's possession.
are there any juicy secrets? Oh, you got it.
I was going to say, the other thing that you find out is how the Treasures of Rule were created. And what you find is that the reason the magic of these treasures feels so different is because it's a very high level of ecomancy, one that doesn't currently exist on Myr as you know it. It taps into the divinity of the planet, almost, and that is how they were made. And it is said that a different mage created each one from different parts of Myr. So each treasure isn't just infused with this high ecomancy, it's also infused with the ecomancy from that region of the world.
I'm like fully engrossed in the book
Mm-hmm.
as we're making our way over there, because like I know there's going to be so much information in here that I can't process very easily, but I'm trying to get as much into my head as I can. But I'm also looking for, because there's a really big deal about how if the Dark Dweller gets this, the trails won't work on him. I want to know why.
It's because he will know the origins of the treasures of Myr. Like you, that's it. You get the sense that this is basically the Dark Dweller, like the history of the Dark Dweller, and how, because it has how they were made and it breaks down how these treasures were made, it gives the Dark Dweller a how to destroy them. While you are perusing the book, everyone else, especially my folks that have incredible physical awareness, all of you see the lights go dim as a large shadow passes over you. High enough over you that that you can tell it's something from the surface.
Is that the mall?
I really hope it's not.
As you look up, you realize that it is the imposing figure of the Dagron's Maw sailing over you, hunting for you. Ozzy,
Right.
Ozzy and Z, are you looking forward?
Right. Are we looking forward?
Yeah.
Like, where are you looking? Are you caught? Is your attention caught by the shadow, or are you swimming, like focused on swimming?
Yeah, I'll take a look at the looming.
Watch out
ominous.
above you.
I'm looking forward. Because anything that's on the surface of the water can't hurt us right now.
Both of you see eyes that rival the size of the Dagron's Maw in the depths of the sea. And above you, so large that it pays you no heed, a leviathan begins to swim across. Its eyes aren't on you. Its eyes are on its prey. A slow-moving sea vessel known as the Dagron's Maw.
Yes.
And this is like watching a construction train go by at a train track.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is big, and it's taken forever for all of it to go by.
It's really cool at first, and then after 3 minutes, you're like, okay, this is boring. I want to.
Yeah, basically, you're like, I would like to leave. But like, and you watch. Yes.
Let us leave quietly.
And Zahir, just for a moment, something on the side of your pouch vibrates. Something on your belt.
Oh.
And there is a moment where the Leviathan seems to slow down, as if it's heard something in the depths.
Well.
It continues to move. Gonna say your little glowfish has pretty much shot itself. It's not okay.
Okay, we're leaving. We're leaving. Okay. We're leaving.
It's like, oh, I want to go home. But
I don't like it here.
yeah, that's pretty much its whole attitude. And yeah, so you see this as you return to Voltsmary and your ship. So you land and are brought again to the court of the Silver Lady, where you see the queen. Is there anything that you'd like to speak to her about before you move on to, now that you have this information, let's say?
You're
You
muted.
are muted.
Take me to read the whole book.
How long will it take you to read the whole book? It's a thick tome. You're probably only about a quarter of the way through.
Oh, that's not bad. I'm pretty good.
Like, I would say, like, yeah, the quarter of the way, but like, it's a long read. It's not short one, and also, it's a lot to process. It's a lot of information. So even if you are a quarter of the way through, you're going to need time to process what you read.
Well, it just so happens that I'm owed a foot massage, so
It's true.
Should we
You
stay
read
probably
the book while
a
we
day?
get our foot massages.
We could stay a day, and I could read this whole thing.
I think that would be for the best, right? I mean,
As of
if
right
we-
now.
They
Yeah.
got food here?
But
What do they
if
know
we didn't
about the
stay-
Leviathan?
The Leviathan seems to be more concerned with the Maw. I think if we lay low enough, it should go off with the Maw or continue to track it. We can continue to lay under the radar that way. But we need to lay low, at least for a bit, because we know the Maw is actively looking for us.
And I would much rather tell these people what's in this book. I mean, they've been guarding it for God knows how long.
Mhm.
At least if I can
Knock
tell
out
them
two birds with one stone.
get it done, then we have to go stop Darkwater.
Yeah.
All right, then. I guess we're in agreement. I'll see
Ari,
you.
it occurs to you that the Leviathan is chasing the Dagron's Maw,
Mhm.
and there are two people on the Dagron's Maw
Oh, yeah, good point.
that you care about.
I forgot about that part. All right. Pretend I didn't say anything before. So I go,
Mhm.
staying would be good. But right now, the Dagon's Maw is at its weakest point. It is being chased by a giant Leviathan. And it does not have the defenses to keep it up. Maybe it's time we stopped running and we started fighting.
Whatever.
The Leviathan could do the fighting for us.
Yes, but it will be better if it does the fighting for us while we're helping it on board. We have a dark disciple on there who will stop at nothing to chase us. We have two family members of mine who may or may not be part of some prophecy that apparently we're all supposed to be part of for no reason whatsoever. I didn't ask for this, but here we are. And we have possibly people, I am sure some of you cannot wait to fight. Why are we running? We're pirates. Let's go do some pirating.
Yeah, because I fight other pirates, not Leviathans, in case you didn't notice.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were wanting to back down. If you're too scared to do it, that's fine. I get that. We can say no.
Even better. How about you use your ectomancy to talk to the Leviathan?
You know what? Sure! I'm going to grab the book. I'm
Be
going to
my
walk
guest.
up the edge.
Yeah.
And I'm going
And
to open
just-
the damn book. And I'll be like, what am I fucking doing? This is a terrible idea.
Exactly.
Nope.
Get too
Nope.
big
I'm
for your
already committed.
britches.
I'm
You
already
get too
committed.
big for your britches, and you
right.
realize, oh, you're above your head. Look at that.
I
Wait.
look at the book. I look up. Yeah.
So you were gonna try to commune with the Leviathan?
No, that's a crazy idea.
I mean, you could.
No,
Wild
I
shit
go,
would happen.
I go, I'm not going to try to make it. I'm not. And I look at Zaire.
I mean, if you want to try, go ahead. You're better at it than anybody else. Can they even be talked to?
Chongo Longo. Leviathans are ancient beings.
Yeah.
And you're
By the
really
size
proud
of it could be older than the last kingdom.
Zaire, I don't want to be mean, but you've not failed a single thing you set out to do since we got here. I fully believe you can do this.
Do you want this place to be destroyed? Because turning the Leviathan's attention to this city is asking for its destruction.
So let's do it while we're out of it. Let's go on our boat, get out there, and get it done.
Fine.
Excellent. All in?
Grilled eating. How did I get myself to do this?
I'm just tired of other people telling us what to do. Let's do some stuff ourselves. And imagine how amazing it will be telling people later that you fought with the Leviathan that you controlled. I mean, like, oh my God.
Fine. Let's get back on the ship. I don't want to be responsible for... There's a family down there of sea lions. They have babies.
They tried to eat me.
You're
They're
reflecting a
hungry.
tiny
We
little
burst
kitten
into
going,
their
"Meow."
house.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but yeah. We kind of were in the wrong there.
That's fine.
Let's
I'm
go
gonna
show the Dagron's maw what's what.
I'm going to request a word with the general again.
Okay. You
Sorry,
arrive.
I'm going to say the line. I'm going
Yeah,
to say the line. Okay, everyone, after this moment, we may not be able to come back here. So if you have any side quest you want to do,
This is your save point, actually. So
Yep.
you're going to want to scrum
Mhm.
save.
Sounds good.
Mhm.
Sounds good.
But
Hits the start button. Save.
Ah.
Override. Last save. Got
Oh
it.
God. So you all arrive back in Voltamera. You are taken to the court of the Silver Lady. Ozzy, you get your foot rub as
Yay.
promised. These are people who honor their oaths. So you get your foot rub.
She's delighted.
Just wiggling your toes.
Yes.
So funny.
Oh yeah, it's her.
Cassandra is returned to the group. And she looks to you, Ari, and says, "Did you find what you needed?"
I nod.
She looks down and says, "Remember, we still have to go to the island of the Espers, too."
I'll nod again and go, we will, eventually.
Well, there's another one of these there.
Another one of what?
Delphin didn't just write one book. It's
Cross
not
that bridge when we come to it.
it's not a copy. It's a sequel.
Go out there being like Stephanie Meyer. What the hell?
So, like, where's first edition?
Which one's first edition? What would that one have in it?
You will all see as a second Esper walks out from behind Cassandra. She is a bit taller and a bit older, and she wears silver cuffs around her wrist rather than gold ones. And they don't look like chains, they look more like decorative cuffs. But they still have like magical sigils on them. So, and she says, "Hello, Princess Ari. My name is Ria. I am the Esper assigned to the Kingdom of Voltameri. Thank you for bringing me my family." She looks to Cassandra. "I haven't seen another Esper for a very long time.
You're welcome. I suppose.
I'm the record keeper for this kingdom. Unfortunately, The records I keep cannot be shared with the family. But, at the very least, I am comfortable and well cared for. It is to me that this duty falls, and when I am gone, it shall fall to another.
What are you trying to say?
Simply that espers are everywhere. It's just that in Voltameri we have a bit of a different arrangement.
Are you saying you want us to bring one to replace you when you're gone? Is that what you want?
No. I came
You
to
want her
thank
to
you.
replace you?
No, I came to thank you for bringing Cassandra here.
Oh, all right.
It's been a very long time since I've seen another member of my family. But yes, Delphin did write a second tome of ancient magic.
All right. Right. The second tome is on the Espers Island, right?
Correct.
Excellent. So we have to go there after we we destroy the Dragon's Maw.
She says nothing. You have to go there at some point. But it is not for me to dictate how and when you do it.
Excellent. I'm so glad you said that. Honestly, everyone's been telling me what to do for a while. It's getting really annoying.
Because you don't know what to do your damn self.
Can't hear you. Over us going to fight the Dragon Maw. Gonna be great.
I will leave you to it. But I will say this, Princess. Do not be angry with Cassandra for doing what needed to be done.
Honestly, I can't stop being angry, but I'm not angry at Cassandra anymore.
She smiles.
It's not. Sorry, Cassandra. I'm not talking about you in the third person. It's not your fault. I'm trapped in this stupid loop of destiny and nonsense. If I'm going to break it, I need to break it myself. But that doesn't mean I appreciate what you did.
You see Cassandra sort of be relieved at this statement. And like wordlessly, she just sort of moves a hand up to her eyes, like to just kind of wipe away tears. This was something that really was hurting her, like emotionally. She didn't want to do this, but she felt like she had to. And she has the back, because she's with her family, essentially like an aunt to her. That's probably the only reason that this came out the way it did. And Rhea nods to you and says, I understand. Again, I am not attempting to dictate your feelings. But Cassandra, it seems, is not very good at expressing herself. And it would be a folly of mine as a family member to at least not attempt to speak on her behalf and beg for your forgiveness.
All right. Well, thank you for being so kind. I'm sure Cassandra, I look at Cassandra, appreciates it. We have a place to be. Enjoy living here till you need to go home.
She nods and says, please, if you wouldn't mind, telling the others that I send them my regards and that I am well.
When I get to the Landry Espers, I will.
Thank you for your kindness and generosity, Princess.
Yes, whatever you say.
And she, like, takes leave of all of you. And you are left with Cassandra, Ozzy getting the foot rub, the well-earned foot rub. And yeah.
And Komu. Komu's
and
general meeting.
Komu is off to meet with the general. Zaire and Ari, while you're waiting for Komu to have this meeting, you are offered snacks. some kind of refreshments because it was a lot of work. Also, your glowfish is offered snacks as well.
Oh,
That's important.
Yes, you're offered what looks to be almost like a seaweed salad, with tiny little what looks like berries. Think of like the translucent shape of the ones you find on that wash up on the beach. Little berries like that, and they taste somewhere between like cinnamon, they give a little cinnamon flavor to your salad. Let's put it that way. And while you guys are enjoying these refreshments, Ozzy, you're offered the same thing if you would like some, and so is Sophie. And Komu, you have a meeting with the general, the general whose name I've been avoiding because I keep.
Yes. That guy. Yeah, that's the one. Mhm.
General Malleus, right? Malleus, yeah, General Malleus. I keep wanting to call him Menelaus, and I was like, that's a different book. But anyway, General Malleus grants you your meeting, and you are guided to his chamber, which looks it is a chamber that is ornate but also stark, if that makes sense. The materials that are used are high quality, but it is not overly fancy, and there is no ostentatious display of wealth beyond what is considered a war trophy. And you can see his spear, his main weapon, resting against a wall behind his chair.
Such a power move. I love that.
He looks up at you as you enter.
Mm.
You've come to return the whistle, I see.
Yes. And to ask if you've had a chance to speak with your queen about Koa.
He nods. I have. And he reaches on his desk for a scroll and holds it out to you. It has what you can surmise to be the royal seal of Voltameri. This is an edict for the person you speak of.
What is the meaning of this?
You have our blessing to arrest or eliminate Koa Nui.
A letter of marque.
Indeed. From the Queen.
A confrontation with Koa seems imminent. Is there anything you can tell me?
He gets up and walks past you, sends out his aide, and closes the door. Koa Nui, he says as he leans. You can see his head hanging heavy in his shoulders as he begins to speak to you about this person. Was once my daughter. She disappeared months ago. To know that she has become a tool of the Dark Dweller pains me.
I'll see she doesn't suffer.
He nods. Would you bring me, if she still has it, a necklace that she wears around her neck?
I'll see it done.
Thank you. Look for the seashell.
I'm sorry. But the task will be seen to.
He nods and says, thank you. We must do what must be done to protect the world of Myr. And it seems that my daughter died quite some time ago.
There was a moment where I had to wrestle with the dark water, where I lost myself. It took every inch of me. But I came back. Do you think such a thing is possible for your daughter?
I am not a person who is skilled in the great magics of Myr. I do not know. I only know that those who become dark disciples do not find freedom in anything other than death.
I will grant that freedom. Remember her for who she was. While you leave.
He reaches out and does like the arm grip thing.
Yep.
You know, like kind of
Predator handshake. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, the predator handshake
Mhm.
with you and says, "Thank you for your kindness."
I wish we had more generals like you.
He nods. I appreciate the compliment, but you must get going.
I go.
And that is your meeting with the general.
Yep.
And you return to the group. Sophie, you had stepped away for a bio break. You are currently eating a seaweed salad. Nom nom nom. With little berries in it that taste like cinnamon.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah. And once your Ozzy's foot rub is done, presumably, are you all heading to the Aurora?
Yeah, makes sense.
I am gonna take some of the food with me for Nidla when we get back.
Smart.
Oh yeah, the queen will not let you go hungry. She will equip you with food and actually restock your ship as well.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, and one of
More rum.
actually, since we're on the subject, not only do y'all get 4 XP because you're nearing the end of the session, but you also are getting for the Aurora. You are getting a set of gills. Basically, these gills can be installed on your ship, and it will essentially allow it to be a submersible.
Ooh.
So you can go underwater
Sick.
for limited amounts of time. They've got charges, but I'll explain more on that item later. But yes, it is a gift to you as the heir of Octopon from the Kingdom of Altamari. Clearly, they want to maintain a good relationship with you, even if their methods have been questionable up to now. So, yeah.
Close up as we come to it.
Yeah. So you are given that, and you are. The bubble that brought you down here is still there. Nidler is chilling in the cabin, just waiting for y'all to come back. And the bubble is brought slowly to the surface. You do have an escort of a couple of mer people, and as you near the surface, you see them drop away and descend back into the depths. The kingdom of Altamari seems to fade into that blue. It gets swallowed up into the deep blue of the ocean as the aurora rises and rises until it hits the surface. And with a great pop, the bubble around you snaps. And you find yourself breathing air again.
All right, everyone. Are we ready to go? Are we ready to go take those dragons more down once and for all?
Yeah, my toesies are ready.
you show off your cute little pedicure.
Right, Sophie, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Those krill eaters won't know what hit them.
And as if when you say that, Zaire, and the Aurora begins to take off and be navigated in the direction the Dagger Small went, you see the the remnants of the Leviathan's tail as it moves through the water. And that is where we are going to end today's session of the
Whoa.
Pirates of Dark Water.
Oh.
Looks like we are headed for a little bit of a confrontation there, you guys. It's like the dagger on Sma did something to you or something. And another day, another potential disaster. Join us next time for High Adventure with the new Pirates of Darkwater. And I got a whole thing I got to say. Where's my mouse? Work. All right. Thank you for joining us for today's session of the Pirates of Darkwater. I'd like to thank our chat mods for their very hard work, and as always, thank you to our amazing Patreons who keep us ad-free and independent. I couldn't tell this story by myself. I do that with the lovely table I'm surrounded by, and this time we're coming from the back with the person with the most main character energy I've ever met. Lloyd, tell the nice people about yourself and where they can find you.
Hi, everyone. I'm just a guy on the internet. Don't worry too much about me. Go follow these other people. More importantly, I'll see you all next week.
Hey! And moving on to the person who has a new animal best friend that is now going to compete with their cat, Zaire. Pooja, why don't you tell us a little about yourself and where we can find you?
Hi, I'm Pooja. I don't use pronouns. You can find me on the internet as Forgotten Saves. If you want to hear me play more TTRPGs, you can find me here on Happy Jacks on Sundays, playing in the Astral Circus as your friendly neighborhood Thembo martial sorcerer, as they parah.
I love a Thembo, personally.
Me too.
We are so much. We have all the big emotions and very little of the thinking that goes along with those emotions.
Yay!
I can fix them.
You wanted to fix Koa. That's a whole other conversation.
I can fix them
Everything is
too.
perfect as they are. It needs no one to fix them except maybe some food because they forget to eat a lot.
Okay, well, feed the Thembo. Got
Feed
it.
the Thembo, got it.
And moving on to our favorite fighter, who was very effective today against some sea lions and some angry sea kittens. Sophie, why don't you tell us a little about yourself and where people can find you, Sam?
Thank you so much. Yes, I am Sam Star, she, they, occasional fae pronouns. You can find me all across the interwebs, more specifically where the butterflies fly blue. Lust for Life X. You can follow me on there to see all other types of stuff that I am on typically. You can hear me on Do You Validate's channel on SS Bad Ship, wherever you pod your casts. You can listen there. It is a wild and absolutely insane Saturday morning anime type of space show. Think like Cowboy Bebop, but with like way more chaos and a lot less plot. There is plot, but us as players don't know it. And you can also find me on Transplanter RPG's channel. Saturdays, which is today. I know dates and times. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Chaos Protocol, where we are getting into the thick of it in Arc 4.
Oh boy.
That's
right.
me.
And from you to our favorite googly-eyed pirate, Ozzy, do you want to tell us a little about yourself and where people can find you?
Hi, everyone. My name is Courtney, she, her. You can find me on TikTok at Courtney Lee Craft, where I play the hurdy-gurdy. And now that I can finally talk about it, you can find me along with Happy Jack's own Clara Goldstein in the opening credits of Critical Role Season 4.
Yay! Oh my god, that's
where I also play the hurdy-gurdy.
Yay!
Fuck yeah.
That's a killer opening too.
I'm in there a bunch.
Yeah, that's a killer opening too. Like I saw it and I was like, wow.
It was really fun to shoot.
Yay! And last but not least, the delightful, the very serious, the person who got a little bit of extra information that I wasn't planning to give, Komu. Joe, tell us about yourself.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe. You can find me doing butt crack katas at the park every Saturday morning before the show. Please join me if you see me. Consent forms are required. Or you can also go to findhelp.org. We're in some very difficult times, and a lot of people are struggling. If you are somebody that needs help or has some time or some extra funds, please see where you can assist, provide some help. Findhelp.org allows you to enter your zip code and search for places that could use people like you. So thank you very much.
And just because I have the memory of a gnat, everyone has had an opportunity to talk about themselves.
Yes.
Thank you. I just want to double check before I moved on to me. And I have been Vixie Bell, your friendly neighborhood GM here at the Happy Jacks Network. You can always find me over at the Pocket Dragon Pub, where I run, play, and produce games. I will be heading to PAX Unplugged as well. So if you're a BIPOC content creator who wants to network, join us for Power Word Unity over at Midnight on the Wicked during PAX Unplugged weekend. That'll be Friday night at 7 p.m., where we are hosting a mixer for BIPOC creators in the TTRPG space. And if you can't attend but want to showcase your channel, you can always add yourself to our list. We have a list of BIPOC creators that we are spotlighting during our event. So feel free to check that out. Look that up on socials at Pocket Dragon Pub or at Vixie Bell. That's everything I've got going on for now. I've got things in the pipeline, but I don't want to drag this on forever because we all want to go. And I think I have one more thing I got to say on this thing. But yes, join us Saturdays at 12 p.m. EST and 9 a.m. PST for our next session. And if you want to catch up on past episodes of Pirates of Darkwater, you can visit happyjacks.org. Pirates of Darkwater. And if you want to find all of the other APs on Happy Jacks Network, just visit happyjacks.org. Thank you so much, and we will see you real soon. Good night, or good day, or whatever time zone it is.